out and stuff like that that's so different?
My experience is just from the locker room, the walk to the field. Just the
Going on
crowd
with
surrounding you, just yelling, and it's a good experience. It's fun.
Can you walk us through that play last week where I think you basically kind of forced the fumble and then were able to get up and recover it. What was that? What kind of happened on that play?
The tackle arced, and so changed my responsibility to dive, and I went to the tackle to dive, but he didn't hand the ball off. So I went towards the quarterback, and the quarterback I look up, and the ball's on the ground. When I get up, I run towards the pile, and the ball, I just see it just sitting there between two guys' hip, and I just dove in and just got it.
I mean, it has to mean a lot to you to make a play like that. I mean, that seems like it's a play where you studied what to do, and then it was a reactionary play too at the same time.
Yeah, it was exciting. Just happy I did it on senior night for the team.
With some of the injuries at that position, have you been bouncing around a little bit at linebacker at all?
Not really. Just sandbacker, and I get moved around. It depends on the offensive formation.
With when we look at Fresno, what does stand about them? Seems like their offense has been pretty good in the last couple weeks.
Yeah, just they come out and play, and I watched a little bit of film on them. It just reminds me kind of our offense, just different formations.
Their quarterback seems like he's made a big difference.
Yeah,
he only came in the summer.
He could scramble when the defense gives him opportunity to, and he has a good touch on the ball as well.
Said something to Andy about you actually playing that game in 2013. He's like, oh, he has been here a while.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about your time here and playing, and then redshirt, and the injuries and stuff. I mean, I know we've asked you before, but how do you kind of look at your time and the fact that you were around back then to play in that game in 2013?
Yeah, I just think it's amazing. I just enjoy the experience, and that you mentioned I played in 2013. I played with Kirby too, and now he's a coach there. So I think that's insane. I play with him now. I'm gonna play against him, but he's a coach now. So I think that's awesome.
I think you had a big,
Gosh, you have
almost
been here a while.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Coach was saying that with how you've kind of inspired the other injured players and stuff. I know we've talked about that, but just he says that every injured player kind of looks at things differently now because of you. What did you do, and do you take pride in hearing something like that?
Yeah, I do, just because that was my goal, especially this season, come back playing one more year. Just let the guys know that they may be out this year, but next year when it comes around, we're going to need them, and they'll play. If it's not a big role, there's a role for them to play.
They were saying they had a plan for you to kind of manage you during the week to make sure you're ready to go on Saturdays for the games. How's that kind of worked, and how are you feeling?
I feel awesome, and I love the plan just because, like I said from the beginning, if I get 10 reps here and if I help the team somehow, and I'm doing it on every Saturday night, and if I make plays to help the team win, that's the goal.
I know we talked to you. You didn't have to come back this year. You're just dealing with a lot of stuff and everything. I mean, now that you sit here with one regular season game left, and you're playing in a conference title, and going to get a bowl game again and stuff. How do you it all worked out? I guess how you hoped it would.
I'm happy I made the decision. I'm very happy.
It seems like maybe kind of going into the season, that linebacker depth was maybe not deep necessarily, but it's been tested. It seems like you guys have done pretty well. How would you kind of assess how some of those guys have stepped up? I mean, Benton started, and Bruno DeRose got a lot of time. I mean, it seems like you guys have been able to kind of roll with some of the punches.
Yeah, they just I'll say the preparation throughout the whole year, since day one, they've been praying like they've been a starter, and Ben got his opportunity to start, and it showed that.
I know it was a long time ago. What do you remember about that game in 2013, other than the fans?
The fans, I would say, the one play, remember, I think it's Conley. Conley made he had a pick, but I think they called it back. It was just one of those plays. It was just an exciting play.
Well, sorry. Reflecting on your journey to today and combining that with Thursday and this week, what are you thankful for?
I'm just thankful to be here, having this opportunity, because I got a text last night saying if I want to come and have this interview, and I said, yeah, of course. Just thankful. I'm happy to be here.
And I know clearly kids appreciate an opportunity. We're just talking with Tyler and how he's kind of appreciates the opportunity to kind of get out of Fresno and be here at Boise State. Can you tell certain guys on the team that view this opportunity to play football a little different than others?
Yeah, I would say it's like the blue collar, the chip on the shoulder, just the kind of guys that we bring in. They recruit guys like that they give us an opportunity to shine and prove ourselves and help out our community back home to show them that there's a way out. So,
how nice is it that with everything you've kind of overcome, here you are healthy in a big spot, conference championship game. I mean, it does seem like it's all kind of, the last 5 years, whatever, has all been worth it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, how do you look? I mean, when you look at everything you've gone through to get to this point, I mean, do you feel a sense of just the fact that it's all kind of coming to a head here and it's all been worth it?
Yeah, when I think about that, I just think about all the hard work I put in going through rehab and just finally seeing the results because it's been a while.
How important is Tyler to this defense?
Very important. He makes big plays, especially in the fourth quarter, especially these past 2 weeks.
With the back-to-back games, I know you guys are just focusing on one. But when you play an offense, what do you generally learn during the game?
During the game, just their game plan, because every offense changes their game plan for certain defenses. Like for like us, they may run stretch more, zone more. They may pull more. Just in the beginning of the game, they show us what they want to do, and then we adjust.
Thanks, Gabe.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gabe. We're thankful that you're